What's up everybody? Hope everybody's keeping safe and well. Melbourne's kind of starting coming out of their lockdown now. However, gyms are still shut, and so I haven't jiu-jitsu since forever because I'm also recovering from my shoulder injury. But yeah, UFC on the weekend. What do you call it? Vendramini versus Ziam. Sorry if I butchered the name, but at about 3 minutes 50, Vendramini comes out of half guard. He's got his underhook, he's got his crossface. He gets the butterfly, switches his base, goes into side control. At that point there, he begins switching his arms over the top of his face and cupping them inside of his thigh. He then goes to block the hip and switches base. At this point in time here, what happened was the commentator was like, is he switching into a north-south? However, Ziam did the right thing and he underhooked his arm to stop him going towards north-south. As a result, he decided to switch into mount and go for ground and pound. However, if he didn't get the underhook, this is what he might have tried to go into.
What's he doing here? He's setting something up, maybe a north-south choke?
He could be. Look where his right arm is.
Alright, so he's got his underhook. He switched out, cupped his thigh, switched his base, blocked the hip. Generally, if you scoot your butt across, it puts a lot of pressure onto their shoulder. And what can normally happen is if you trick them into getting their arm out, in jiu-jitsu, you cup the shoulder or grab the collar, and you can do a paper cutter choke. Probably not good for MMA because you're sweaty, they're wiggling around. Another option is, he's pretty much going to switch over, switch his base, pop it out, scoot, scoot, scoot. He feels the pressure on the shoulder, so you give him the bait to get their shoulder out. From there, basically what you can do is you keep blocking the hip, walking over, adjust, go forward and down just to get underneath the chin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up on my tippy toe, arrow my legs, and then I can go into the north-south choke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my tippy toes, drive my lat into the side of his neck, and then my biceps going to block on the other side, and then you've got the north-south choke. They'll go in side control, they'll switch out, they'll cup their thigh, block the hip to stop them circling, and then he'll scoot, 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 capturing the arm as he scoots. Sorry, this is a bit hard for the dummy. And you see this? Basically, you set up a dance choke, and then you sprawl. And that's what he would have done to finish had he not trapped the arm to stop him going to north-south.